Hello witches, I am High Priestess Autumn Phoenix, back with another generational curse that you have to break off of your children. Were you ever forced to sit at the table until you finish what was on your plate, even though you told your parents you don't like this food? That's a generational curse. Yes, that is a generational curse. It's happened to me growing up. I was being babysitted by this woman named Harriet that I can now talk about because she died. She didn't even live to see the millennium. So she died in the 90s. I went to her house and she made something to eat. I can't even remember what it was, but I didn't like it. And she told me that I can't go home until I finish what was on my plate. I said, "What?" When she went to go clean her teeth, I took her phone, I called my parents and told my dad to come pick me up because this woman was basically holding me hostage until I eat the food that she made. My father came up to her house and he was pissed, calling her all out of her name. And I never went back to that house again. Growing up, I was never forced to eat food that I did not like or want. That's a generational curse. Ask your kids what they want to eat. Don't use the excuse of, "I can't afford it." You knew beforehand that child would not like that food, but you chose to make it as a way to punish them for not eating at the table what you slaved over to cook that night. That's a generational curse. Just because your parents made you stay at the table until you finish what was on your plate does not mean that generational curse has to continue throughout the bloodline. Break this generational curse. I know some witches may say, well, the price of groceries is out of control and I can't afford to make different meals. Yes, you can. You're just lazy. You're just lazy. Don't get offended. Don't have to admit it to me, but it's just laziness. That's a generational curse, making your child stay at the table long into the night until they eat what you made them. That's a generational curse that witches who have children have got to break, because then your child will see food as punishment, not as nourishment.